Dear Amy, I recently discovered that my son, who is 17, is homosexual. We are part of a church group, and I fear that if people in that group find out, they will make fun of me for having a gay child. He won't listen to reason, and he will not stop being gay. I feel as if he is just doing this to get back at me for forgetting his birthday for the past 3 years. I have a busy work schedule. Please help him make the right choice in life by not being gay. He won't listen to me, so maybe he will listen to you. Feeling betrayed. Dear Betrayed, you could teach your son an important lesson by changing your own sexuality to show him how easy it is. Try it for the next year or so. Stop being heterosexual to demonstrate to your son that a person's sexuality is a matter of choice, to be dictated by one's parents, the parents' church, and social pressure. I really wonder if the person who wrote the original letter learned their lesson from this. I would guess they didn't, and didn't even listen to this letter, because I just don't understand how you can get to this day and age and still think like this. Right, so today we're on r/murderedbywords, where people post stupid things online and then get absolutely destroyed. As a white Christian conservative male, I support the school's gender-based dress code. Females should be chaste and not show off their bodies, leading upstanding young men to temptation. Ban straight guys from driving. If they can't focus in school if girls show shoulders, how can they focus when driving by billboards with women on them, or passing women on the sidewalks, jogging in tank tops or shorts? Giving them control of automobiles is a public safety hazard. I mean, following this guy's logic, this makes perfect sense. I've honestly never understood why schools force girls to cover up so much. Like, just let people wear what they want, and if guys can't concentrate because of that, that's their own fault. Let them fail school. Please include in post how long it was before you started experiencing zombie-like symptoms. Reading your comments killed enough of my brain cells to give me zombie-like symptoms. I would say brains, but clearly there are none to be had here. Oh, this is one of the best roasts I've ever seen. I'm gonna guess that this first guy was an anti-vaxxer, and I agree, if there ever were zombies, anti-vaxxers would be safe. Income tax, the fine you pay for being productive. I mean, I just want to disagree with this point straight away. How do you expect your country to pay for education, transport, and if you live in Europe, free healthcare, without paying tax? Pretty stupid argument already. Welfare, the reward you get for being unproductive. From personal experience, my mother, I can tell you that people on welfare aren't unproductive or see it as a reward. It's a basic need of a human to have shelter or be able to put food in their or their kids' mouths. But yes, let's overgeneralize something you know nothing about, never had to wonder where your next meal was coming from, just for eyeballs and likes. Yeah, I hate when people do this, and I'm not necessarily saying that this guy was born into wealth, but it always does seem to be the people that were born into a lot of money that say stuff like this. Jojo Siwa opens up about getting swatted after she came out. Keep your personal business and preferences to yourself. We put way too much on social media. Talk to your actual friends. Seeing as you've documented it on social media, I'm guessing it's not too personal to ask. Did a lack of self-awareness play a part in your divorce? There's honestly nothing more satisfying than seeing homophobes getting destroyed on social media. This woman probably picked up her phone and felt an instant impact in her heart. This is disgusting. Mental health problems or not, this is not acceptable. Because you said so? Because everyone have tough life. You seem like the kind of guy who takes his anger out on women because some girl in high school didn't like you back. Yeah, this profile picture doesn't exactly do him any favours, does it? In her hometown, Jessica Watkins is known as a veteran who runs a bar. To the FBI, she's a militant leader who stormed the US Capitol. To his village, Mohammed is known as a veteran who runs a meat market. To the CIA, he's a militant leader who stormed the government centre in Baghdad. Do you see the problem? Yeah, I've actually never thought of this before. News articles would never write a post like this. Unless of course it's on Americans. Tried my hand at TikTok. This one struck a nerve. Hashtag vaccinate your kids, hashtag vaccines work, hashtag some docs. Vaccines don't cause autism. Educate yourself, woman. I did, thanks. 4 years of college, 3 years of pediatric residency, 13 years of clinical practice. Yes, but obviously this anti-vaxxer knows better. He watched 3 10-minute YouTube videos. People who perform blood rituals and commit murders in the name of Satanism are guilty of cultural appropriation? Wow, that is some massive cognitive dissonance on your part. Satanism does not include blood rituals or murder. Anton LaVey was consulted by Hollywood directors on how to portray Satanism. He was in movies depicting Satanism. Why did he present it as such? He was in Kenneth Anger's Invocation of My Demon Brother. So you have trouble understanding the difference between a fictional film and reality then? Is that what you're saying? Or are you arguing that Rosemary's Baby was a documentary? Should police officers in the United States refuse to enforce executive orders on mask wearing and social distancing? Yes, no, I don't know. Police enforce laws, not orders. Mandated social distancing is clearly and unambiguously a violation of the right to free assembly. It's the duty of all officers and all government employees to refuse to enforce unconstitutional laws and orders. The fact that so many law enforcement officers are on record stating that they won't enforce social distancing or any new gun laws proves that they were full of crap when they said, "We don't get to pick what laws we enforce," during the past several decades of the war on drugs. This guy spoke in capital letters, so he must be smart. Heterophobia just isn't a big deal. The most I've ever seen heterophobia is from Twitter idiots. This right here is facts. And honestly, I don't have any idea what it is with Twitter. Like, you could pick the most intelligent person in the world. As soon as you put them on Twitter, they just start tweeting absolute crap. Anyway, this person responded with, "Neither is homophobia then." Dude, I can get legally killed in 10 countries just for being gay. A straight's getting killed for being straight? No. I'm illegal in over 70 countries. How many countries are you illegal in? That's actually a mental statistic. I didn't know how many countries it was illegal to be gay in. 70 is a lot of countries, man. How does it feel when you open the fridge at midnight, but the only snack is you? Pickup lines are only for men who are hot. Hope you know that. Damn, I really have no comeback for that. Guess we can call it quits and go our separate ways then. Just because you took it well, I will give you a second shot. Try again. Second shots are only for women who are hot. Hope you knew that. Whoa. This guy definitely picked up a microphone just to drop it as he sent this message. But then we didn't have the latest cards, foreign holidays, phones, internet, gadgets, tattoos, £100 haircuts, gel nails, the latest fashions, etc. We paid our mortgage, then paid for food and utility bills, bus or train fare to get to work, and then we saved some as well. You and me are part of the most looked after generation in the history of the UK. Free school milk, teachers who were not forced to focus on targets, apprenticeships, free university education, or you could just leave school at 15 with no qualifications and get yourself a job for life. Non-privatised national health service, widely available social housing, right to buy, the list could go on. And yes, you didn't have an iPhone or the internet, but this is the natural progression of technology. After all, you had a telephone, a colour TV, a washing machine, and I bet you didn't have a tin bath, lol. Whoever's granddad this is, please go and give him a medal, because this gentleman deserves it. This man right here is a very smart man. Who are these guys? Wrong answers only. Comedians. Oh, this guy just took out 5 people with one word. I got a puppy and it's clingy. It follows me to the kitchen and everywhere. I'm starting to lose interest in the dog, so why is my puppy so clingy? Dogs are social animals, and if she was raised by a mother dog and had siblings, he or she would be used to a social environment and enjoy that. If you don't have any interest in having a companion, I would suggest you find a puppy or home with someone who actually wants that kind of relationship, and maybe get something that doesn't need attention back from you, like a tablet or gaming console. Yeah, I don't get people like this. If you're going to lose interest in a dog, why did you get a dog in the first place? Can you believe how ugly Disha Patani once looked? See the contrast. You are absolutely right. I should have worn a beautiful gown and done my hair and makeup nicely before heading to my 7th study class. Hashtag sorry for being an ugly child. PS, you couldn't get a better breaking news than that. Wait, so a national news corporation has picked on the appearance of a 7th grade child? I mean, absolutely brilliant. Very professional. I'm thinking of deleting my son's Steam account. Should I really do it when he has over 500 games? How miserable are you as a person to delete something your own son enjoys? Does he play video games too much? I guess there's better things to do, like go out on the streets, get involved with some drug, maybe pick up hobbies like looting and rioting like the rest of the kids out there that hate their parents. I'm 42, retired, and played video games all my life. Video games don't stop you from succeeding in life. This might sound weird, but let your son be happy and safe at home playing video games. Go and find some hobbies of your own that make you happy. If you can't, seek help professionally on how to find your own happiness without ruining others. This guy just respectfully killed somebody and then called the ambulance for them. Reply to this with a haiku about McDonald's and maybe I'll make it our Twitter bio. And then Wendy's reply, frozen beef circle passed out the drive-thru window. A disappointment. I love this. This is one of my favourite feuds in history. McDonald's versus Wendy's. But do you know what? I'm going to disappoint a lot of Americans here. I've never had Wendy's because we don't have it in the UK. I know, terrible. Guess who got vaccinated today? Not sure what's in it, but I'm not doing it. No offence, but you did meth. I think you will survive the vaccine. Yeah, I think you might just survive the vaccine there. I don't understand the logic of some people. Meth? Oh, I will do that. But something that can potentially save my life? Absolutely not. Anyways, that's all for r/murderedbywords today. If you did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe or maybe click another video on screen now. But until next time, peace.